What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Okay, that's an interesting name for a band. Making their debut on the channel tonight. We have Mutant Monster. Yes, indeed. How about that? Mutant Monster making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of October for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, SMB. Hope you enjoy the show, man. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is Mutant Monster with a song entitled Girls Fight. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold everything. Yeah, I've heard this song before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Maro no Name, hope I pronounced that right, and the video has 14,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Mutant Monster, Girls Fight music video. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
the whole song is based around 4 chords. It's simple. It's very simple. But it's being done really well. They definitely got the punk attitude. They definitely got the punk style in their songwriting. Relying not so much on intricacy and complexity within their chordal patterns and within their chordal progressions, but putting more attention into the attitude and the drive and the feeling, the energy of the song, which I absolutely appreciate. Root to the 6 to the 7 down to the minor 3 to the root. That's the main progression within the verse. And then when they go into the pre-chorus, 2 things happen. One, they change their chordal progression to 6 root 6 root 6 root 7, going on to the 7 there as the transition to go into the chorus. And they also switch to a halftime feel with the snare only on the 3. Smart move doing that transition there, especially going into the halftime feel. I think was definitely the right call without question. It's good. I'm not going to sit here and blow things out of proportion and go, oh, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life. No, I'm not going to do that. I will say it's good. As a matter of fact, I'll even go a step further and I'll say it's really good. The vocals being done well, guitar tone, bass tone. I can hear the bass clear as day. I do not have to go searching for it. And when you're a 3-piece band, you better be able to hear the bass. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen 3-piece bands. You can hear the guitar, you can hear the drums, you cannot hear the bass to save your life. And that is extremely frustrating to me, especially as a bass player. No, everything sounds really good across the board. I'm digging what I'm hearing. I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. Let's keep going here. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Now we're hearing the actual live audio, which sounds awful. That poor cell phone being overdriven. The poor microphone. Unofficial music video. That's great. Oh, that's clever. There's not a lot to talk about. This is going to be a short review. It's going to be under 5 minutes, guarantee it. Let me get my thoughts together just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Mutant Monster with Girls Fight. This was a request from SMB. And this was actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of October for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, SMB. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. This is going to be a short review. There's not a lot to talk about. If this takes more than 5 minutes, I'll be honestly, I'll be shocked at myself. Let's start off with the score and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.2. Yep, 7.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 7.2. What does that mean? Well, a 7.2 would translate to a really good skill rating. So overall, I think this is a really good song. It would get 4 to 5 stars and a B letter grade. So there you go, a 7.2, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, this is where the 5 minutes starts right here. Okay, listen. The songwriting, very simple. We're literally talking about 4 chords following 2 different patterns. You got the root, down to the 6, up to the 7, down to the root. Not down to the root, down to the 3. And then from the 3, you transition back to the root again. That's the verse and the chorus. It's both. It follows the exact same pattern. Anything wrong with that? Nope, nothing wrong with that at all. Easy to follow, very easy to follow, very recognizable. The only difference really as far as chordal progression goes comes in the form of the pre-chorus where we had, root down to the 6, root down to the 6, root down to the 6, up to the 7, and then transition back into the chorus, which was the same as the verse. It's not a bad pattern to follow. Very simple pattern. A very atypical pattern of punk music. You'll hear a lot of punk songs that follow maybe not that exact same pattern, but a very similar style. Maybe not following so much the 1 to 6 to 7 to 3, but maybe, 1 to the 4 to the 5 to the 3. And that is both the verse and the chorus. You'll hear the verse and the chorus following the exact same pattern, with the only difference, if there is a pre-chorus, maybe the pre-chorus is different, But I've heard songs that don't even have a pre-chorus. It's the same pattern for the choruses and the verses. So it's neither here nor there. I think they did a great job with what they got. And they kept the song interesting and they kept the song moving. This song was really more about feel, energy, drive, attitude. And this song absolutely exuded it. Very typical in a punk style. As far as instrumentation goes, it sounds like everybody knows how to play their instruments. Guitar, solid, good chordal usage. Good guitar tone to boot for the style of song. Drumming was solid, had no issue with anything the drummer was doing. Great job transitioning on the pre-chorus to that halftime feel to make the pre-chorus just stand out a little more on its own, give a little more of a differentiation between, verse and pre-chorus and then pre-chorus and chorus. It's nice to help, kind of break the song up, so good job on her part. Bass player, if I'm being honest, I'm not saying this because I'm biased because I'm a bass player. I think the bassist had the most interesting playing out of everybody in the group. Some really nice movements, some nice usage of thirds, fourths, and fifths within her bass lines, and also 7s and 8s as well, moving around quite a bit using the pentatonic as much as possible, and even using some melodics, even going up, from the root, going up to the octave. And going up to the second and the minor third above, and then resolving down to the 7, back up to the root, back up to the octave, transitioning back down to the root again. No, she has some really interesting playing, very tasteful playing. I had no issue with anything she was doing, and I'm so thrilled we could actually hear her in the mix. Can't tell you how many times I've seen a 3-piece band where you can't hear the bass player to save your life, and I don't understand that. Well, you only have 3 musicians. Why are you burying the bass player? Why are you burying a third of your instrumentation? Makes no sense. Vocally, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was amazing because it wasn't, but it was solid for the style of music that they were playing. It's very fitting. And I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, the vocals were mind-blowing. No, they weren't. They were very simple, very easily done, very cleanly executed. I mean, they were. They for the style of music, it fit like a glove. So I got no issues with this. I'm just not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm being blown away by something when I'm not. It was a good job. It was a really good job, which is why I'm giving it the really good score of 7.2. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 7.2, which is a really good scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.